Welcome back to Nuva. Tonight's story isn't just scary, it's disturbing. So if you're easily scared, you might want to scroll away. But if you're brave, stay with me till the end. It all started one quiet afternoon. My family went out, leaving me home alone. My little brother was obsessed with kids shows like SpongeBob and Barney. Usually we'd watch them together, laughing at the silly songs. But that day, I wanted something different, something nostalgic. So I went to my dad's old room upstairs, looking for one of his VHS tapes. He had this big wooden box filled with dusty tapes, old cartoons, movies, and weird recordings. I opened it and started digging through. Then I found it. The box was dark green with a strange cover. It looked like blood, but it wasn't red. It was green. Across the front, written in crooked black letters, Roxy. The cover showed two dolls, one red, one blue, standing in front of a house. They had these unnatural smiles. But the weirdest part, I remembered that tape. It was my favorite when I was little. I laughed a bit. Maybe it would be fun to rewatch it with my brother later. So I waited until my family came back. When they did, I grabbed my brother and said, "Come on, I found something awesome, my favorite show from when I was a kid." We sat in front of the TV, excited. I put the tape in, pressed play, and waited for the colorful intro music I remembered so well. But it didn't start the way I thought. The screen flickered for a moment. Static. Then a distorted image appeared. It was Roxy, but something was off. He used to be blue, cheerful, smiling. Now his color looked yellowish, sick, faded. And his eyes, they were wide open, staring directly at the camera. The intro music wasn't happy anymore either. It sounded warped, deep, slow, like a voice dragging through mud. A man's voice started singing, but it was so low and unsettling that even my little brother turned to me and said, "Why does it sound scary?" I tried to laugh it off. "It's probably just old," I said. Then pause. Just for 3 full minutes of him staring into the camera. I started feeling weird. Something about his eyes. They didn't look animated. They looked real. Suddenly, ding dong! The doorbell rang inside the video. Roxy turned his head slowly toward the right and said in a deep voice, "Oh, someone's here." He walked to the door. The camera followed. When he opened it, my stomach twisted. 2 dolls were standing there, one red, one blue, exactly like the cover. But they weren't cute at all. Their faces looked dirty, cracked, like they'd been burned. Roxy smiled and said, "Come in, friends." The red doll turned to him and started talking, but the voice, it wasn't human. It was deep, broken, like someone whispering backward. Even though I couldn't understand the words, they made my skin crawl. That's when I paused the tape. "I don't like this," I said. My brother frowned. "Why'd you stop it? I want to see more." "No," I told him. "This isn't for kids." He got upset and stormed off. I turned off the TV and sat there for a minute, heart pounding. I tried to convince myself it was just some weird old show, but deep down, I knew something wasn't right. That night, I couldn't stop thinking about it. What was that tape? And why did I remember it differently? I should have thrown it away, but I didn't, because that night, curiosity won.
To be continued in part 2. If you want part 2, tell me in the comments below. But trust me, it only gets darker from here.